guys, happy Monday. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get live on Instagram too, so we can have the whole fam bam here. If you guys missed my live at 6:21 a.m. this morning, I got to share for the first time ever the entire brand new LSF nutrition line of products, and oh my gosh, like it felt so surreal. It's so like I still don't know if it's hidden. I keep having moments where it like sinks in a little bit and then it doesn't feel real again, and it's just crazy. But I'm super excited because I'm going to be taking you guys throughout the day, different parts of my daily routine, and sharing the products with you because I know not everyone was able to be here at 6:21 a.m. So I don't want you to miss it. I saved that to my Instagram IGTV as well. So if you guys want even more about all of the products, go check that out later. But I'm going to run you through everything here too. I think that the most wild thing that just is still taking me time to process is that I started this whole journey 45 pounds heavier, completely lost and confused and frustrated and discouraged. And over the last 10 years have not only transformed my body, but my entire life. I've spent the last 8 to 10 years in this industry. And I think that what really blows my mind is that I was able to go on that whole path, create these routines, and now I've created products that I can share with you guys to make your routines easier, more approachable, more fun, and really make huge changes for your lifestyle. And that's what this is all about. It truly started from you guys, me on my videos, sharing different potions and mixtures and crazy things I was putting together to try to find supplements that actually helped my body feel good, dealing with hypothyroidism, just being a girl, bloating and PMS and moodiness and struggle sleeping, all of these different things we deal with throughout our day. And for me, I didn't want to just pop a bunch of pills. I tried all that stuff and supplements, it just one, it's not fun swallowing a bunch of giant gross pills, but also I just feel there's so much in our lives that we're constantly, especially in the diet, nutrition, crazy space, we're constantly trying to strip stuff away to make things better. And I wanted to really find things that we could add into our routines that were impactful, made us feel a million times better, actually made changes for us, but also that allowed us to kind of slow down and enjoy those moments a little bit more. So if you guys missed this morning, we now have 2 incredible plant proteins in vanilla and chocolate. They are non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan. It's a brown rice and pea blend with 20 grams of plant protein. If you follow me for any length of time, you know I constantly I'm talking about 20 grams of protein. That is my ideal number always. It should be. So 20 grams about 4 to 5 times a day, truly, whether it's getting it from your plant protein powders or from your protein meals and beans and chicken and whatever else it is. 20 grams at least 4 to 5 times a day to give us the fuel we need. And I think one thing that a lot of women struggle with is this idea of protein equals bulking up, or adding weights equals bulking up. Those things kind of go together. It's just not the case, you guys. I use protein throughout my day. I eat protein all day long. I lift weights in my LSF app workouts. I wouldn't say I'm bulky. I feel like I'm very lean, and that is what the right type of proteins will do for your body. So for years and years, I used whey. And I started struggling after a while of using that with bloating, cramping, not feeling good after I had it. So I switched to plant. But then with some plant proteins, I had that same problem. I was getting super bloated and discomfort. And then I also wasn't getting enough protein. They tasted chalky. Some of them got nasty and foamy on the top. I literally tried everyone out there. Some get so foamy, it's disgusting. I don't even know what it is. They don't mix well. And sometimes I want to just throw it in water, mix it up quickly, and have that on the go. So when I was developing and formulating these proteins, my goal was to make sure in the worst case scenario, i.e. just throwing it in water, it tasted delicious and it was easy to mix. And that is what you will get with my new proteins. They are so freaking easy to mix. Like you take a spoon and some water and you're totally fine. But then obviously they're amazing in your smoothies. Throw them in your coffee. Like you guys know I make Ryan little like steamers every morning that are just steamed milk, and I throw the protein there and mix it up. And it's like all the nutrients you need in that morning, but it's fast, it's effective, and you get that plant protein, which is so good. And the great thing is with a brown rice and pea blend, you guys, that is the optimal blend for digestion. One, it's like there's this whole scoring system for digestibility when it comes to proteins and blends of either plant proteins or wheys of different things. Whey is like a 1. That's like where you want to be. That is the top. 1 is perfect. The brown rice and pea blend is a 1. So when you blend those two together, you get all 9 amino acids. You're able to digest it super easily. It's the most effective for building lean muscle, helping burn fat, fueling your body with healthy fats, healthy carbs, and obviously your 20 grams of protein. I'm so freaking excited for you to get these and use them in your day. They're amazing. Like I put them in the hanger bombs I made last night with the chocolate in there. So good. You can bake with it. You can put it in overnight oats. It's so versatile. And for me, that was super important. Like I wanted to find a product that not only met all of like the requirements that I had in my mind for what I wanted as far as like being able to be digested really easily, having 20 grams of protein, all of that, mixing easy. But I wanted it to taste really good. So there's 0 grams of sugar. It's a monk fruit and stevia blend. And it is so good, you guys. It's just the right amount of sweet. So with these proteins, with the whole line of everything, I really focused on wanting to give them a personality, make this approachable. For so long, this space has been dominated by men, and it just has always kind of come across as this like protein is like masculine, like I said, like bulk you up. Like that's not what it's about. Women need protein. We need it. Like it's not just something men need. We need it, and we're not getting enough of it in our daily routines for the most part as we go. So with these, I wanted to make them fun. I wanted to make them so they look really cute if they're sitting on your counter or in your cabinet, way more approachable for us women, formulated for us. And then lots of fun, cute stuff too. So one cool thing, when you guys get your protein, there's this QR code on the side, and I created a recipe ebook for you. So it has, I think, 10 recipes in it. They're so delicious, everything from breakfast to desserts to cocktails, using the line of LSF Nutrition. So you can scan that as soon as you get it, and you'll get that ebook as well. But I'm just gonna read you a little bit more about these cuties. So let me tell you about my girl Chocolate. She's sassy, she's unique, she's a friend who's just a little extra, but life would be oh so boring without. Meet the bestie you'll be calling a ride for. She encourages you to add some flavor to your life, not just after your workouts, but always. Invite Chocolate along for your daily routine and say hello to a bolder, stronger you. And then Vanilla. She's just the right amount of sweet, super versatile, and mixes well with others. Meet your new best friend who never leaves you on red. Invite Vanilla along for your daily routine, and you'll wonder how you ever lived without her. So on the side, it will show you different ways to use it again in water, in your smoothies, in your baking. Everything's right there. Non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, sugar-free, 20 grams of protein. The vanilla is 130 calories and chocolate's 120. I mean, obsessed. Like, I'm so freaking excited. I finally get to share this with you guys because the number one question, there's 2 questions I get asked constantly all day long in DMs, comments on YouTube, everywhere. What protein do you use? And what are you putting in your coffee? So now I can finally tell you what protein I'm using, and I can also tell you what I'm putting in my coffee. So Miss Congeniality is the coffee blend I've been using. You guys know if you watch my routine videos on YouTube, I talk about my coffee mix, every single routine I ever do, anything in my like day in the lives. I've been working on this blend for years, truly taking tons of different types of adaptogens, vitamins, minerals, whatever, buying all the powders, spending ridiculous amounts of money, trying to formulate a blend to help really boost my mood and balance my hormones. So that started with my hypothyroidism, feeling like it was really hard to feel normal, to feel happy. My moods would kind of be all over the place, especially over the last few years. I've dealt with so much up and down with my hormone levels and my thyroid levels. My medication's been all over the place. This has made such a huge difference. And the great thing about it, it is a mood boost for sure, but it also helps alleviate PMS symptoms. It helps you feel a little bit happier. It helps alleviate stress, all of these things in this little blend. And I wanted to find a way to, one, find out what the perfect blend was, because yes, I'm a sports nutrition specialist. I do a lot of research into adaptogens and all of those things, but I don't like, it's hard to really determine like what is the exact amount of the exact right things that when you bring them together, it will be the best, most effective result you can possibly have. So I took all the different formulas I've been working on through the years, and it was so cool. It took about a year working with food scientists and chemists to figure out what that exact blend would be. So now in your Miss Congeniality, we have so many different adaptogens. There's goji berry, ashwagandha, reishi mushrooms, muconaparines, Vitis Angus cactus. There's some magnesium in there to help relax as well. What else? There's lion's mane. So this also helps with your clarity, with brain fog, fatigue, like all of those things that we deal with right here. So for me, I take this every day. I put a scoop in my coffee. I put a scoop in Ryan's steamers. I use it sometimes throughout the day in my smoothies as well, because it's this like creamy, like nutty vanilla flavor. And it just adds that, like enhances the flavor to what you're doing. But again, 0 grams of sugar. All of the ingredients, by the way, are organic plant-based ingredients. So like everything in our protein's organic. This little Miss Congeniality has so much going on. She also has a little bit of zinc in there and iron, which are also things as women we don't get enough of. She's perfect. Like everything that I poured my heart and soul and dollars into for years, now is something that you guys can get. It's 28 servings in these boosts. So all of our boosts are 28 servings as well as the proteins, because I wanted you to have enough to get you through the month. This is not something you take just when you're having a bad day and like throw it in and you magically feel better. Routines and our hormones are about building and balancing, and that happens over time with consistency. Just like anything in our life, you have to be consistent. So Miss Congeniality, again, so awesome in a smoothie, in your overnight oats, whatever it is. Like it literally mixes in anything, and it adds that yummy vanilla-y flavor. But it also adds insane superfoods and adaptogens so that you can get everything you need to really find that balance. And one of my favorite side bonuses about some of the adaptogens that are in her, it also boosts libido. So all my girls out there that are like, help, what do I do? Miss Congeniality, like, it's great. It's a great little blend. So super powerful in a small, cute little container, but she's got a lot going on. And it just was so exciting for me because it was something I was so passionate about and you guys wanted to know about so much, but it was hard to be like, oh yeah, buy these 10 different things, spend $500, well maybe not 500, but like, you know, $200 on all of these ingredients and then mix them together, try to figure out the right measurements of every single one to mix up. Like, it's a lot of work. I didn't want you to have to do all that work. My whole point with everything I do is to try to make fitness and nutrition more approachable, more accessible, and take the work out of it. Like, it should not be that hard. Why is it so hard? Like, as a professional in the space, I was finding it super hard. Like, that's not okay. So having been on the other side, like struggling with all of those things, and then having been the professional in the space and still being like, this is a problem. It's still an issue. It's still hard. Like, I need to fix it. There has to be a better way. There has to be something that is going to give us everything we need as women, check all the boxes that's designed for us, and this is it. And then the great part about it too is, while it is all formulated for us women, it's totally fine for guys to take. Like, there's nothing in it that's going to be like bad or like change their like mood or makeup or anything else. It's not like this also has like estrogen or, you know what I mean? Like, it's totally, so again, Ryan takes it every day. My dad uses it. Like, guys can use this. It's just delicious. And they all could use a little mood balance too. So we're good. And then I want to show you just quickly the other two and then answer any questions. So Wing Woman is the immunity boost. It's pomegranate and berry, and it tastes so freaking good, you guys. Again, everything's 0 sugar. So we use stevia and monk fruit, like, so delicious. This one has your daily dose of vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc. It has elderberry, echinacea. There's so many things in this that are just like bursting with antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, superfoods to help build your immune system. As someone with hypothyroidism, I've always kind of like had immunity on the brain, but I've never thought about it to the extent I have as this last year, as we all have. So it was important to me to bring something that we could take every day. And again, just add to your day. I hear from a lot of you women that like drinking water is hard. For me, like I'm a water chugger, but I wanted to do something that would help you drink more water too, that was also healthy and safe. And so Wing Woman is great just to throw and mix in your water. If you want that flavor, something that you know you can trust, it's also giving you a ton of added benefits to help you drink more water. It's great in your smoothies. So if you guys saw my story on Instagram like a couple days ago, as I've been teasing everything, I showed you the berry Nilla smoothie that Ryan made up. Well, it's vanilla protein with a scoop of Wing Woman, and it gives it this like berry vanilla flavor. He named it berry Nilla. Or Bear Nilla. Even a worse name.
It's a great name.
But it's just so awesome. It has ginseng and golden seal powder. It has spinach powder. So a lot of incredible superfoods to really help not only build your immune system, strengthen your defenses, strengthen your immunity, but also give you like a little boost. So there's not caffeine or anything in this, but it is that kind of like with the ginseng too, like kind of natural, just like energy. Like you just feel better. And it's also really good in cocktails. So just saying, that's not what it's intended for, but if you want to healthify your cocktails, a little margarita with a little bit of Wing Woman, it's really delicious. And it's, sugar-free, so it's great. So the berry pomegranate is what Wing Woman is, our immunity boost. And then our Slumber Party is our sleep boost. So this one to me was so important. So Ryan's gonna hold it too. So important to make sure that it hit just right. So I've struggled with sleep since I was in elementary. I don't know if it's hypo or whatever. It's really a horrible thing to have to admit, but there was a period of time where I literally took Tylenol PM or like a NyQuil every night because I could not sleep. So I've always struggled with sleep. So I really wanted to make a sleep boost because I feel like every time I talk to women, like these are the things you guys talk about, my friends, my family, girls in the community, always asking about these types of things. And sleep being a huge factor. Sleep is when our body recovers. Sleep is when we're able to recover our muscles, our brains, like everything goes on during that sleep. Human growth hormone, like all of these things are going on. And we need to get a good night's sleep. But what happens with all those other things that I've tried in the past, and even like just straight up melatonin and stuff, I feel like one, I am like out, like the world could not wake me if I had to, which like is not like a great place to be because, like emergency or something. But then also I would wake up feeling like hungover, like totally like hungover, groggy and out of it and drowsy. And that's not a good place to be. Like waking up, you want to feel refreshed and ready to take on your day. So with Slumber Party, the cool thing about it is I take it about 30 minutes before I go to sleep. And then I start just feeling like I'll start my like bedtime routine. And then it like allows you to like feel sleepy and more relaxed, but it's not like, I'm going to pass out. You know what I mean? If you've taken sleep stuff, you know what I mean. So you're just like, okay, like I'm ready. Let's go to bed. I sleep so much better. But when I wake up, it's like I still have to wake up and go to the bathroom or something, right? When I wake up, I feel normal. Like I go right back to sleep. But when I'm awake, like I don't feel like I'm like in a dream, spaced out, walking around my house. So I feel normal. I fall back to sleep easily. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel awesome. Like I got a great night's sleep, solid, but I feel like I am ready to go, not like I'm groggy and hungover like everything else has always done. So there's chamomile, there's valerian root, melatonin, magnesium to help with muscle relaxation and recovery as well, L-theanine, GABA, like there's so much good stuff in here, you guys, to really help check those boxes. The great thing about it too is that it's something you can use every day in your routine. Or if you're someone who just like occasionally has struggle sleeping, yeah, I'm struggling to speak right now. It's also like you can use it just occasionally, but it is safe to use on the daily as well, and really helps get you into a healthy sleep cycle. So This is Slumber Party or Sleep Boost. Again, Wing Woman. I'll bring them close to you guys. Wing Woman is our immunity boost and berry pomegranate. Oh yeah, by the way, Slumber Party's chocolate, so it's like having hot cocoa at night. If you want to have like a smoothie at night too, you could do it with like chocolate protein. I use it. You can make hanger bombs that are like sleepy hanger bombs for like a nighttime dessert. But anyway, so it's a creamy chocolate, yummy deliciousness. You can do it in like hot milk, water, whatever. And then Wing Woman's berry pomegranate. Miss Congeniality, like I said, is that vanilla. So it's like kind of like a nutty, yummy, creamy vanilla. And then our chocolate plant protein and vanilla plant protein. That's the whole line, you guys. It's so crazy. The exciting thing too, so this has been about 2 years, just under 2 years since Ryan and I first started seriously talking about what this could be and what this could look like. It wasn't enough to do like one thing. Like, no, like we had to go the whole package, like every part of my routine that was really important to me, like the things that have transformed my routine over the last 2 years, really, because I've secretly been using these as we've been formulating them, which is why I've had such a hard time sharing in my routine videos and in Instagram, because you guys will ask me stuff and I'm like, and I can't show you everything I actually do because I couldn't show you these yet. But now I can, which is so great. So excited. So I'm just really happy to get to share them finally with you guys, for you to get them in your hands, because they truly are something that are going to change your health, your lifestyle, and switch up your routine like nobody's business. And again, like for me, I just wanted stuff that would make your life better, would make it easier, that was really approachable and fun. And like, just nutrition shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be boring. It shouldn't be masculine. Like, we're girls. Like, I wanted cute stuff that was fun, that just like I could have fun taking. And again, these are like my little rituals, like during the day, like having my coffee, going and sitting outside and having that moment, just knowing like I'm doing something good for my body. At night, having my little hot chocolate. Like, I have hot chocolate every single night, every night. It's so nice. But it just feels like those little moments to really like reset throughout your day for self-care, to truly have time and not just be like popping pills and moving on. Like, life speeds by. We're too busy. Like, pills have their place for sure. But like, when it comes to stuff like this, for these moments in our routine, I really wanted to create something that would allow you to take a moment and give you a little daily dose of good. So these are our boosts and our proteins, and I'm so happy. But I want to get your guys' questions too, because I want to make sure that anything you have, we answer. So Ryan's going to read some questions, and I'm just going to go to sleep now. I'm on like adrenaline high right now, you guys. Can't even explain it.
So some questions were around just like the serving size in the proteins. So I know somebody was commenting that they checked their protein from another brand that they have right now and realized it's only like 14 or 16 servings.
Yeah.
But it's like the same price, which is crazy.
Okay, so I have to talk on that for a second, because look, there are organic ingredients, right? So like, you can only do so much, but I really wanted to make sure that the price point on all of these and the quantity and the serving sizes were good. Like, I wanted to make sure that they were better than what else was out there, because that was part of it too, guys. Not only could I not find what I wanted, like when it came to ingredients, everything's so expensive. And I would buy tubs of protein that looked like this, and I'd get them home and they'd be $40, and I'd get it home and I'd have 14 or 15 servings. And I'm like, cool, like that'll last between me and Ryan, like literally a week. So dumb, like $40 for that. So our proteins are 28 servings. It's a single scoop serving, 28 servings. These boosts are also 28 servings. They're single scoop as well, but it's like a little baby scoop. It's just like a teaspoon size, right? The scoops come in there also, by the way. So yeah, 28 servings, basically a whole month. And that was really, really important to me. I wanted to make sure that I was giving you guys the best quality, but also at a price point that was realistic and competitive, because I don't want you to have to spend a bunch of money, and everything out there is so freaking expensive, or you're getting poor quality. So organic ingredients, plant-based, non-GMO, gluten-free, grain-free, not grain-free, this says brown rice in it, but gluten-free, sugar-free, Everything like good in the world, basically at a great price. And if you get it on subscription, then you get like 20% off your first time and 10% off every time after that. So then the price is even like way better.
Somebody was asking what you would mix Wing Woman Immunity Boost in.
Oh, everything. So she's great in water, obviously just like enhancing your water, but she's also really good to throw in your smoothies. If you're doing like smoothie bowls or even your oats, if you want like a really yummy like berry oatmeal, add it, mix it into that. I mean, literally they're all made to mix into anything. And like I said, I made sure that they were so easy to mix that you could just do it in water. These are so easy to mix. Like Wing Woman, I literally put it in my cup and put it under my like water filter, and I don't even have to stir it. It like mixes it so well. I mean, you can stir it obviously, but like ours is like powerful, it just mixes it. So the protein, same thing. You can put them in water. Maybe we can even get like a cup with some water, and I can show you guys like how easy it mixes.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's do that. But I think that. What was the question?
What's a mix Wing Woman in?
Oh yeah. And then also, I said this earlier, so you can mix her literally in anything. I mean, even if you wanted to like add it to an orange juice, I don't know if that'd be weird. I'm just trying to think of like juices, whatever. Anyway, if you hate celery juice, we should try that. It might work, it might be disgusting. You can mix them with your protein. So like with chocolate or with vanilla, if you're like a fruity chocolate person, whatever, you can add it to any of your smoothies. And then I had mentioned this earlier, but another thing that is really easy to add it to. Thank you. Am I showing Wing Woman? I might need a bigger cup for protein, but
yeah, Wing Woman, that's good.
Okay, but I have to open this for you guys. But what was I saying?
So somebody said a good.
Sorry. I've been up since 4 a.m.
Okay, so a good question is, and I think this is like an extreme case, but let's say that you wanted to mix all of them except for Slumber Party into a smoothie. Could you do that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. So I have done, I'm not like a chocolate berry person. You could totally do that. This is personally not my thing, but I'm like a vanilla berry person for sure. So I've done smoothies where I put like spinach, mixed berries, almond milk, almond butter, vanilla protein, a scoop of Miss Congeniality, and a scoop of Wing Woman to have like a berry explosion. Absolutely could do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, Ellie, do you have everything? Oh yeah, you did. You got it. Yeah. Ellie is currently drinking that exact smoothie, actually. Okay, so just a little scoop. And you know what else is great, you guys? So it's like, this is your serving size, but you can do less if you want. You can do more if you want to get like exactly what you want as far as like the flavor and like intensity of it too, you know? Okay. So again, if you put the mix in, if you put the powder in first and then you add your water, like you probably barely have to stir it. But that's it.
Boom.
There she is. So freaking good. Oh my gosh. I mean, I know I'm biased because I like made it and it's to my taste, but like it's freaking delicious.
So a couple questions people had were just around subscriptions. So subscriptions are now active on the site. But if you want to
like come around, Oz. I'm just gonna have Brian come and answer that question while I mix up some protein. Okay. So it's not just like the voice of Oz while I awkwardly sit here. Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Lovey.
Yeah, so subscriptions are active on the site now, which is awesome. So you can get any product on, one-time purchase or subscription, but it's a really, really good deal on subscription. So 20% off on your first purchase on subscription, and then 10% off forever as long as you keep the subscription. So you can pause at any time. You can send another shipment. You can buy one-time purchases with your subscription. Super easy. Yeah, you can swap items in. Like there's tons of things in your account you can do with the subscription. So all you have to do is go to lsf.store to buy the products and then just select the subscription option. And the way to add them, by the way, is just go to each product you want, select the subscription, and then add that to your cart and go to the next one, do the same thing. And then you'll get an email how to manage it. You can manage all your options there.
Yes. It smells so good here. It's just like cocoa-y, like cocoa. Not like little chocolate, it's like cocoa.
And if you already purchased but didn't, so sorry, the subscriptions were not active this morning. We're working on that, but go ahead and send us an email to just contact lovesupfitness.com. and we can get you set up with a subscription.
I mean, are you freaking kidding me, you guys? Like,
That was an easy mix. I mean, come on.
I stirred it twice. There's nothing stuck to the sides. There's nothing stuck to the bottom. There's nothing floating on the top or weird freaking foam.
I dare you to find another protein that mixes that ezy. Like,
You won't.
defy you to find
You
it.
just won't.
There's a couple.
I'm just gonna hang here and drink. Okay.
I mean, you can call them out. Go for it.
Go for it, Ellie.
Can Miss Congeniality help getting off birth control?
So, okay, I have to preface everything by saying you have to talk to a doctor if you're breastfeeding or pregnant, or like, I can't say that this is going to cure anything, just like legally. I can't. I can tell you, I started this formulation when I went off birth control, and it helped tremendously. I truly believe it is what allowed me to not be a psycho getting off birth control and really balance out so much better. I've had regular periods every single month since I went off birth control. And again, I've been using this consistently, or like some variation, and then eventually this, obviously. So for me, my personal testimony is that yes, it absolutely has helped balance my hormones and helped me feel so much better getting off birth control. Again, it's a mood balance, and it can help ease PMS and everything else for sure. The only other thing I'd say that's just like a complete random side note while we're answering questions about that is I also took DIM, which is just a supplement, but that just really is for acne. So if you like are experiencing acne going off birth control, you can do this and take that maybe, but that's just only an acne related part. But yes.
Yes, if you got the bundle, but it didn't give you the right price, just go ahead and send us an email to contact@loveswiftfitness.com, and we will get that updated for you. No problem. Thanks for buying that.
Yeah. And again, you guys, like, not only does it mix, like, it's stupid how easy it mixes in water, really, like, to be honest. Like, there's nothing at the bottom still. There's nothing on the sides. It tastes really good in water. And again, that was my goal. I was like, I drink it in just water after workouts. Like, in the morning, I'll make a smoothie. At night, sometimes I'll make a smoothie or whatever. I'll use it in my baking. I made my hanger bombs. But, like, post-workout, I usually just want it quick. So I'll just throw it in water really fast. And I wanted to make sure that, like, in that, like, worst case scenario, it worked and it was delicious. And this is. So whether you're just like on the go and you just need it to be in water really fast, or you want to cut excess milks or excess calories in that way or whatever, like, it's awesome.
So some people asking, I think it's a question that comes up a lot, is it 20 grams in one scoop?
Yes.
If one scoop is one serving, is all the same?
Yes, so 20 grams of protein in one scoop, which is one serving.
Because a lot of proteins will have 2 scoops per serving.
Yes,
why is that,
Katie? Which is dumb, so that you spend extra money and have to keep buying it faster.
Correct.
We're not about that life, you guys. Like, I want you to get good quality at a good price. Like, I am so blessed, but like the only reason I'm even able to do this is because of you guys. Like, truly. You have built this community. You've asked for this. Like, I wanted it to be for you, not just like some like, oh, let me trick them into spending a bunch of money. And like, that's bullshit, sorry. But like, it is. But that's what companies do. So anyway.
So somebody, I totally read this question wrong in my head when they asked it.
Okay.
So they said, does Slumber Party give you weird dreams like other sleep aids do? And I read that as acid does. But it's neither. But Kitty can talk on that more.
I mean, I can't speak to acid because like, no experience there, but well, okay. But as far as like the weird dreams, I mean, there's a little melatonin in it, obviously. So it's really like every body and everybody is different. I maybe could say like once or twice I've had like, ooh, like an active dream, but otherwise I think I just sleep well. I don't know, but everyone is really different. I don't know, like girls, if you had crazy dreams.
No.
There you go.
Nope. Somebody asked if it's like, would it be safe for like their preteens to use as well?
So like, these questions are hard because obviously, like, again, I'm not a doctor, so I can't give like that advice. There's no reason it would not be safe. If you're giving, like, if you would give your kid melatonin or something else, then yes, it's all natural ingredients, melatonin, valerian root, chamomile. Obviously, legally, I will say always check with your doctor on things, but you're the mom, so that's up to you. And maybe, if anything, like smaller doses, and try that.
Somebody's asking, Riley, LSF was asking how many servings per container and is it chalky?
Okay, so there's 28 servings. There's single scoop servings, 28 in the boost and 28 in the proteins. Obviously, they're very different things, but 28 in both. Everything has 28 servings, and it is not chalky. Like, everything I did was to make it not chalky, not chunky, not foamy, not nasty, like smooth as it possibly could be.
And do you mix Slumber Party in warm milk to make it like a sleep coker, or what do you mix Slumber Party in?
I do. So a lot of times I'll do it in, this is just me, but like, yes, you can totally do it in like a whole cup of warm, like a mug of warm milk or whatever. I usually do mostly warm water, and then I do like a little topper of milk.
It tastes good in water. I had water last night.
It's really good in water. I just like the milk like adds like a little creamy, but I don't always want like a whole thing of milk because I usually have milk in my smoothies and milk in my coffee, So I usually will just like top it with a little bit of milk, but you can do it however you want.
A lot of people asking if we're going to be able to sell it at like Whole Foods or Tilly's or, like Mother's.
We're not trying to do that right now, but like the Tilly's and American Eagle with our workout products came to us, and we actually already got an email from someone this morning about this, and we just launched it. So I don't know. That's right now. It's going to be on LSF.store, LSF.store. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah. Somebody asked about free shipping. So you can get free shipping right now when you spend $100 or more in the shop, which if you grab a couple of these things, you're right there. So absolutely. Let's see. Can we put the mood boost in our coffee? Yes.
Yes, that is where it was born to be. I mean, it can be anywhere. I'm just, me. It is my coffee mix.
So,
sorry, really fast. If you are someone who's used to doing like creamers, or you're used to adding sugar or anything like that, this will replace that because it has the sweetness in it with 0 grams of sugar. Again, we use stevia and monk fruit and everything. You don't have to add any of that. So like I will use a scoop of this in my coffee, do some almond milk, like unsweetened almond milk, and it is plenty sweet. Like it is just the right amount. And again, you can always adjust if you like want a little more or want a little less, whatever.
International shipping is not free, unfortunately, because it is a little more expensive for us. We'd love to get there at some point, but we try to keep those costs as reasonable as possible. So, yeah. So then, do you have those? Yeah, go for it.
Yes, we have another one over here, and it's when do you take your protein? And also, can you mix vanilla and chocolate?
Ooh, yes, mix it up. So
Spicy.
Vanilla mixes well with others, as she says. So I use, did we post that video yet?
No, it's going to go live
right after this. Right after this, I'm going to post a video on YouTube that's kind of walking you guys through my whole daily routine using the products. But essentially, like on the regular, obviously my days vary, but like on the regular, I will do my Miss Congeniality and my coffee in the morning. And I sometimes add vanilla or chocolate protein into my coffee as well. And then I'll make a smoothie, and then I'll use one of my proteins in my smoothie. Obviously, yes, you can totally mix them. You can use both, whatever. So I'll use protein in a smoothie, and then I'll usually have protein with like Slumber Party at night, kind of just depending on how much I've had throughout the day. Because again, I try to get 20 grams at least 4 to 5 times a day. So that's either coming from my protein or coming from like chicken or turkey or my meals, So if you guys have the Love So Fitness meal plans and all of our nutrition plans, like your protein, now I got you. You have a solid protein to use in those meal plans too.
How many calories per protein scoop? They're on the front of the bottles.
So chocolate is 120 and vanilla is 130. Again, 20 grams of protein per serving as well. Chocolate's 2.5 grams of fat and 3 grams of carbohydrates. And then vanilla is 3.5 grams of fat and 3 grams of carbohydrates as well.
So a lot of questions about collagen, because obviously you take collagen.
Yes,
so
I do take collagen.
How does collagen work with all of this?
So collagen works in my coffee in the morning still with my Miss Congeniality usually. And when I said that we aren't stopping here, this is just the beginning. I'll just tell you guys, collagen is coming eventually. Here's the thing though, sourcing collagen, like to get a super clean, grass-fed from a good source is super hard. So that takes time, but it'll come eventually.
But for now, you can use collagen with these.
Yeah, you totally can use collagen with these and mix it into here because obviously collagen has its own benefits as well.
All right. And so
Another question we have a lot, is it easy to digest?
Yeah, okay, yes, great. So that was like, there's a lot of number ones for me, but that was one of the top things. Having hypothyroidism, having issues with digestion all the time. That's really what sparked the journey on the protein side of things for me, because I was having issues with like every protein out there. This is so easy to digest. So I think maybe it was this one earlier in the live I was explaining, but essentially there's like a scale for digestibility on proteins, especially on blends, because you want to blend certain plant proteins together to make sure you're getting the full 9 amino acid profile, getting all of that you need, but also digestibility will vary. So whey protein, normally if it's like a whey, grass-fed isolate, whatever, has always been like the gold standard. Brown rice and pea blend together is the equivalent as far as being able to burn fat, building muscle, all of that, but it's also the like number one on digestibility. So the score basically is like this point system, whatever, but a 1 is like number 1, and that's what a brown rice and pea blend is.
yes, so somebody asked dairy-free, yes.
Yeah, dairy-free, vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, organic ingredients, 0 grams of sugar. Anyway, my digestion like is a mess always. This is super easy to digest. It'll be awesome for you.
Somebody asked, are these meal replacing smoothies with the protein? I mean, a large snack that's filling on its own.
Oh yeah, well yeah. So like this isn't Slim Fast where I'm like stop eating lunch and eat protein and water instead. That's not what this is about. But yeah, if you follow my meal plan stuff, you know, like our large snacks are things where it's like a smoothie that you're getting a full meal, but it's a smoothie because you're getting your healthy fats, your healthy proteins, your healthy carbs, everything in one. Yeah, for sure. So make a smoothie, like on the go, you need a quick lunch, you need a good snack, like 100%. What else we got?
Another great question. Would you recommend trying this when you're trying to lose or gain weight?
Yeah, so 100%. Like for me, these are like the best of the best. And so whether you are trying to lose weight and you want a good lean protein to help you build that lean muscle to burn excess fat, you're trying to like balance your calories and stuff or whatever that looks like. If you're doing my meal plans for weight loss, these are perfect to swap in, like I said, for those proteins. If you're trying to gain weight, yeah, you just want to increase your portions, right? Gaining weight is all about increasing calories, losing weight at the end of the day, like the science of it. You need more calories to gain weight, you need less calories to lose weight. So if you're trying to gain weight, then double up on your protein throughout the day. Like it's one of the best things, especially to gain weight in a healthy way, like muscle, not just gaining a bunch of excess fat.
Somebody asking about recipes. Will we be doing recipe videos and or do we have recipes?
Yes, so many, you guys. So yes, all of the above. When you get your protein, there's a QR code right here. You scan on your phone, and I wrote an ebook for you that has 10 new recipes, breakfast, some snacks, some smoothies, some desserts, some cocktails to get you started with your proteins and with the boost too. So it's recipes using all of the LSF nutrition products.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Good? Okay.
Yeah.
We good?
I think we're good.
Awesome, you guys. I'm gonna be going live again at noon. So if you like didn't get enough here, you want to pop back on at noon, come hang out. Otherwise, go check everything out in the shop, lsf.store. It is all there for you. Again, you'll get the best deals with the bundles and the subscription service, 20% off your first order, 10% off every single order after that, which is just awesome. And you can use it on all the things.
And if you have questions you haven't got answered yet, just go ahead and DM us, LSF Nutrition on Instagram,
yes,
and we'll get back to you.
Following LSF Nutrition, go follow LSF Nutrition on Instagram. I'm also going to do a question box right after this to answer during my 12 o'clock live too. All right, you guys. So excited. I love you so much. Have an amazing rest of your morning. I don't even know what time it is. It's weird when you get up at 4. It's just weird. But anyway, I love you. See you soon. Bye. Dancing the myself.